Well, hello folks, hope you all do very well. My name is Andy, I am your young farmer as always, and you find me here today. We're coming to see one of the customers who we do a lot of work for locally around the Bay Area, and we're not going to look at any work, we're not going to size up any jobs. We're going to look at some beautiful little old vintage pieces of equipment. And look what the old guy has. He has a collection that he's been keeping for years and years, because you can see. And he wanted to show it. They're going to take them off to there's a fair or an agricultural show coming up soon, and they've all been polished up there. They're all going to be taken along and to be displayed and to be kind of run around a little vintage show there, which I think is pretty neat. But he asked if I wanted to come and have a little look at them first, and of course I said I would here. So we've got a fantastic look at this. Is a 240 Massey with a lovely orchard spec. Never seen one of those before. That's pretty neat. And then we are looking at the Massey 133. He is an old Fergie man at heart there. He's looking to bring in an old grey Fergie actually and get those all set up apparently. But yeah, again, just meticulously restored. Absolutely stunning. Really, really nice detail. And something that you can clearly see he's put a lot of time and effort and also money into, let's be fair. And we've got a 230 again, creeping up in size here a little bit, but another beautiful looking machine. A little bit of sit on this one here. It is ooh, it's immaculate. Does this one start up here? Oh, listen to it. Beautiful. I have to get one of those to pull the baler, I think, this year. And then look, we've also gotten into something bigger. This is a little bit of a kind of a shift sideways really, but we're looking at a little bit more modern. This is a Deutz, a D5206, and my word, again, another lovely looking piece of equipment here. I must say, it's fantastic. It really, really is. And yeah, it's again so well meticulously detailed. But then, oh, I mean, this is the piece that I really want to see. I knew he had this for a while, and he's been working on it for quite some time as well, but I never really saw it. The MB Track 1500 is, for many of you who have followed my journey for a while, you know we've had a fast track in the past, the 4220. It was a great machine, but I always see this as kind of like the ancestor to the fast tracks, really. This has been around for a long time here, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful machine. A lot of power here. Let's jump inside this one and just look at the dashboard here. Just look how open and spacious it all is. The wheel's about the size of a house, so when you do turn it, you really feel like you've had a full day in here as well. The spools are all nice and easily accessed. Lovely little setup here. I believe these, correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows, I'm sure these could have had like a 50k box in them back in the day. I never got to drive one. Not going to drive this one today, just want to have a bit of a look at it and assist in it really, because I've often seen and heard a lot of good things about these, but never actually get to physically. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that turbo just wind down there. Yeah, I never actually had the chance to do anything with one of these before, so no doubt once he's back from his fair, I'm going to ask if I can, if he's going to put this to work for anything, if I can have a bit of a blast in the field with whatever it is doing. But yeah, my word, that is a thing of beauty. So, we've got a few things of our own to do today. We're going to go back to the yard there, because I'm showcasing well, there's a bit of a showcase for you all to see. We're going to just jump back on him. Around the corner we go. Pickup's been misbehaving of late. We need to get it checked out. See, sometimes it's just not starting, and I think it needs to be serviced over. There you go. I don't know what that is, but it's, yeah, it's been hanging around for a while there, so we made sure to get that all taken care of. Okay, I'm back to you. It's been a busy couple of days. We're actually kind of holding fast on doing any work right now, and you'll see why when we get back to the yard. But yeah, it's been busy. It has been very busy. Of course, we're knocking down a lot of grass for hay. We're still baling hay like no tomorrow. Had some wild bird seed to go and drill in recently as well there. That was out of the blue and meant to have to do a lot of shifting around of equipment, but hey, we're getting through it. Starting to put a little bit of hay through the processing plant at the biogas area as well. So that's coming through together. That means that the old John Deere has been fired up there a little bit, and I'll show you as we'll just have a quick peek in there as well, just to see. I'm not doing any work there right now, but it's all lined up. We've got a fair bit to get cracking on with, that's for sure. We'll have to as well. But yeah, well, it's crazy to think that that's something that we brought in as well in the last what was that, 12 months. So we started that to implement that contract, which has been working it's very lucrative for us when it gets going. It is an awful lot of work, a lot of outgoings, a lot of expense to get it established, but once it's in place there, It's extremely lucrative. So hoping, fingers crossed, at least that can continue. And we come around the corner here past the airfield there, which I actually need to get back into there soon to do some more verge trimming. They've asked us in there, but that does mean I need to try and hook up with another, probably the Vestrum, hook that up to the hedge cutter, because of course the class has not come back anytime soon. That is working away, doing God's work somewhere. And as you come in, yeah, it's all just crazy in there. Hay lined up for days, which we need to get onto at some point, and we will. We'll get that all done. And yeah, just lots of work in there. But yeah, it's really fascinating just how that whole system works. And yeah, very proud to have been able to get that going. Of course, we've got a lot of other bits and pieces that we've managed to establish. Now we're gonna have a look at some of those now and have a quick discussion around what that looks like. For a very, very valid reason. All right, and so coming down the familiar hill again, something that we've rumbled up and down for many weeks now, actually. Put a lot of work in. Very misty over the sea there today. The sea mist just hasn't cleared off at all. Hopefully that will soon, because that brings a lot of dampness with it, which means we won't get any hay done around here today if that hangs around. So we'll have to pray and hope that that does vanish. But as we come around the corner here, we're going to pull on into the yard, and it's going to look a little bit different today. And different for a good reason, really. It's a very proud reason, to be honest. There, if we have a look at that, we're going to stop. All right, we're going to stop that there. There's all of our trailers all lined up in the Numux spreader as well. But around the corner is all of my current equipment, really. All lined up, ready to roll. And I'm going to jump onto the pallet here as well. Look at that. What a sight. And it's with good reason that we bring this to you. We're gonna have a bit of a walk around this all today. Today is the last episode, the last video of the Young Farmer that I am going to be bringing to you. Taking the opportunity with Simulation for the Nation to decide that now is a good time to put the brakes on for a little bit. We need to concentrate this summer. There's a lot of work that we need to do here. The business is booming, it's expanding, and I just cannot contribute as much as I would like. It's a lot of effort to kind of keep everything blogged and vlogged, and then to get all that information to SFTN, who can then record it and do everything he does to get it onto YouTube. So the end is now for this current phase of my journey here. We're not going to be bringing you any more, but what I wanted to do is just kind of show you where we've got to, how we've got to this point in time as well. Look at all the equipment we've got now. We're staring down the battle of 4 brand new case machines. Of course, a brand new sprayer for us as well, the Agrifac, which is just fantastic there. You'll notice the Pantera has gone. We traded that one in, finally got rid of that. We've got a lovely New Holland combine, but we've also got a leased chopper. Now that is the sign of where we're going, in my opinion. Now we're really adding a lot of size and scale and capacity, and I hope that continues. In an ideal world, we'll get one of these permanently. This one is leased, but we'll get this permanently. We'll get a few more big Brocken trailers to go with it as well, and we'll be able to really power on. We've also got the John Deere that's not here, that is used mainly at the BGA. We've got the Unimog for hauling bales around. We've got the Class Arium, which is on the landscaping gig, which is full-time hired out. We have a lot of machinery now under our belt, which is a long way to go from the guy who started with a Case 5150 Maxim back in the day. Really love this lineup that I have here. I have a tractor that can fit every need and every responsibility. The 2 Case 240s are huge. They're absolute workhorses. They can do anything, as you can see. I had to flex it onto the baler the other day because of the my big case going onto the drill to go and drill some wild bird seed mixtures. We've got some butterfly mowers on the other one as well, and it handles it. It does a great job. Come autumn and come springtime, when we're out in the fields doing either pre and post emergence, or we're doing a T1 through T3s, I got 2 different sprayers that can go covering 36 meters. It's just a colossal amount of capacity. That in itself takes a lot of upkeep as well, in terms of having the Unimog chasing around with Bowsers. It really does take a lot of organization and a lot of work. Next thing on the list, of course, is to try and get look into the combine. I think, based off the work that I currently have and the contract work that may well be coming in, that's going to be a bit small. It might be our bottleneck, but we will see. We're covering an awful lot of ground now with our stubble work. We've got 2 drills out on the go at the moment, 2 6-meter direct drills as well. We do a lot of stubble cultivation work. We've got a combination drill of 4 meters wide over in the shed over here, so we can cover anything in any real need. There's a helicopter kind of checking out what's going on in the yard here. Big waves to you. So yeah, like you can see, just a lot to do and a lot of fantastic progression, and it wouldn't have been possible without some of the local dealers that we've worked with here. Of course, we were using class tractors up until just about 2-3 months ago, and we made the switch across, and I just couldn't be happy with it, really. I really couldn't. The class went bad, you know. I've kept the class forager here because I think in my opinion, won the front runners of the game. But yeah, just the case were easier, more affordable, and also the servicing was just a little bit closer, and that's what it came down to. We'll be looking into different options for the combines as well as we can. Maybe look to get a few demonstrators in. But for right now, at least, yeah, this is going to be pretty much it. I do foresee us coming back, you know, at some point down the line there, once things kind of get a little easier, perhaps more people are under my command or under my charge. And, you know, it makes my workload a little bit easier, then yeah, maybe we're going to bring some more footage back on the daily. If you have enjoyed this though, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who as always hosts everything, has all of my journey from day dot up to this point. 1 tractor, 1 small 150 horsepower case, all the way through to the fleet you see before me here. Hopefully when we come back to you again, it'll be even bigger and better. I look forward to showing you what that looks like. For now though, it is not a case of goodbye. It's a case of do stay safe, enjoy what you're always doing, and sometime down the line, we'll see you later.